Our last activity from last week was a writing activity that was if I go on a safari trip. So on this page, it had some pictures, some choices for you to choose from, and it gives you a sentence starter. So if I look at it, it says, if I go on a safari trip, and the pictures that they show you are a giraffe, a toucan, a lion, and an elephant. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to start with my sentence first, and then I'm going to go do my picture after, because I'm going to want my picture to match what I wrote in my story. So do your picture last after, so it will match what you've written. I'm going to read my sentence starter that they already have here and see what I need to add to complete this first sentence. If I go on a safari trip, I want to see. Well, you might want to see a toucan, but Miss Jones would love to see a giraffe. So I'm going to use that down here in my sentence. So if I go on a safari trip, I want to see a giraffe. Now when I write, make sure you use your finger for finger spacing so that there's a good space between your words. I want to see and I'm going to look up here for my word giraffe. That's kind of a tricky word because I hear like jumping Jim, but it starts with a G. But since it's here on my page, I'm going to go up and look at the words to help me spell. And I'm just going to copy the word giraffe right down here on my line where I'm writing my letters neatly. Okay, so I'm going to go back and read my sentence. If I go on a safari trip, I want to see a giraffe. And then I need to make sure I add my ending punctuation. Now there's a space down here where I can add my own sentence to go along with why I want to see a giraffe. So why do I want to see a giraffe? Well, I want to see a giraffe because they're really tall. So I'm going to come up with a sentence about giraffes being tall. So I guess I could say I want to see a giraffe because they are tall. All right, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start my sentence just like that. Capital letters, the beginning of the sentence. I want to see I don't have enough room there, so I'm going to come down here. I want to see a giraffe because, and I might run out of room. They are tall, and I ran out of room, but that's okay because I'm just going to add my word right over here, and it might go over the line. Okay. And then down here at the bottom, it has these little stars. Did I use capital letters? I did. So my sentence started with a capital letter, and I didn't add capital letters in the middle of the sentence that were not needed. So I used my capital letters. Did I use spaces? Yep, I used spaces. And then did I use my punctuation at the end? Yes, I did, because I added my 2 periods at the end of my sentence. So I can't wait to hear what you would want to see if you went on a safari trip. Oh, one last thing is you can add your picture to match your picture, to match what you wrote. So mine would be of a giraffe. All right, I can't wait to see your work. Keep up the good job. I miss you all.